Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Ball Talk. Today I'll be talking about youngsters in the league this season that I think we should look out for. So today I'll be talking about Mason Greenwood, Phil Foden, Bukayo Saka, and Eberechi Eze. These are four youngsters who I expect to do really well in the league this season, and I'll just break down what to look out for and the things that they've done last season to make me feel like they're the ones to look out for. So we're starting off with Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood, wow, he's a natural finisher. Good, one of the best ambidextrous players I've seen in a long time, probably since Santi Cazorla. Because as an Arsenal fan, I used to watch Santi Cazorla, and he used both feet. He'd take corners and free kicks with his right and his left foot. And I've watched Mason Greenwood play in the academy, and the fact that he can shoot so well with his right and his left foot that at times you don't even know what foot he uses. It's such a good thing to have in his repertoire. So as well, he was only 18 last season, which is amazing considering he scored 17 goals in all competitions last season and got to double figures in the league as well with 10. That is absolutely amazing for a youngster, and it's led me to believe that Mason Greenwood has Ballon d'Or potential for his career. If you can just keep away from distractions, because I'm sure we've all heard of the thing that happened on England duty with him and Phil Foden. Just stay away from those type of stuff, stay focused, and he could be one of the best players in the world someday. I feel like he has the talent. I'm expecting a lot from him this season to improve. He may have second season syndrome. It might happen. It happens sometimes with young players in sports in general, not just football. But I'm expecting big things from Mason Greenwood next season. So, moving on to Phil Foden. Phil Foden, for me, is the most skillful out of all these youngsters that I'm talking about. Phil Foden, he reminds me of a young Jack Wilshere. The way he plays, he glides, he has such high IQ, good decision making on the ball. And I feel like he could be the replacement for David Silva after he left Man City after 10 years. He's so skillful. He can control the game, control the tempo of the game at such a young age, only 20 years old. And even though last season he only got 5 goals and 2 assists in the league, I feel like Phil Foden is one of those players that his career won't be judged by goals and assists. You have to watch him, because even you look at the stats, he probably doesn't have the best stats of all these players I'm about to mention. But if you watch him play, you see that he's such a talented young player. He can run a game already at his young age. And, I'm expecting big things as well from him next season. Should be playing a lot more than just cup games and the occasional Champions League games. So, you guys should watch out for Phil Foden this season. Now, moving on to Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka, for me, the thing that stands out about Bukayo Saka is his decision making on the ball. At a young age, there's a lot of youngsters that have all the skills, all the flair, but then when it's time to make a decision in the final third, they don't know what to do, But Bukayo Saka's decision making is so amazing for a teenager, He's got good passing, he can shoot, he can score. And it's really outstanding for a young player. He's also got high versatility. He's excelled in multiple positions such as left back, left centre mid, right wing, left wing. A really versatile player. He got 12 assists last season in all competitions, which is third in the Premier League behind Trent Alexander-Arnold and Kevin De Bruyne. And one thing as well, he's extremely comfortable on the ball, which all these players are, in fairness. I'm expecting big things from him next season. He's taking the big number 7 shirt at Arsenal. And I expect an improvement on the breakthrough that he had last season. Should also get into England as well to join up with Phil Foden and Mason Greenwood. Now, the final player is Eberechi Eze. Now, not many of you may not have heard of Eberechi Eze, but he's such a talented young player. Had an amazing breakout season for QPR last year. He's had 14 goals and 8 assists. And, you watch him play and you realize that, he's such a good player. He's such a smooth dribbler with the ball. He can carry the ball very well. He's got a touch of skill. He's good in the final third. And, he can get out of tight spaces, which is really good for a midfielder or a winger as well. And that touch of skill that I touched on before, it's really good. He can get out wide and beat a man and get a cross in. You know, he can play left wing, he can play in the mid, in the center of the midfield. You know, he's a little bit versatile in that sense as well. He's really, really, really talented. I'm expecting big things from him next season. You know, I'm expecting that there could be a little bit of a partnership between him and Zaha. You know, it could kind of resemble the partnership that Zaha and Yannick Bolasie had back in the day. You know, they have both of them running in, you know, tricking the fullbacks from both sides. It could be something like that, but I'm expecting him to improve. Now, how will his skills transfer to the Premier League? You can't be 100% sure, but you watch him, you watch how he plays, and I feel like, you know, there will be no problems with him transferring his talent into the Premier League. So, after talking about all these young players, you know, I'm expecting them to improve massively next season, especially players like Mason Greenwood and Bukayo Saka. You know, for me, in my opinion, the standout is Mason Greenwood, because scoring is the hardest thing to do in football. And the fact that Mason Greenwood is already doing it at such a good rate for a youngster, only 18 years old, still not 19, only 18 years old, is absolutely outstanding. And you know, you got to watch some of his finishes as well. The way he just, you know, top corner, bottom corner, you know, he gives the keeper no chance. Extreme power as well. That I'm expecting a lot from Mason Greenwood this season. Now, for some honorable mentions, watch out for Callum Hudson-Odoi. You know, he's had it tough since coming back from his big injury at the end of the 2018-2019 season. But, you know, he could improve. He's very skillful. I remember in a preseason game, you know, watching him in a particular preseason game, playing very well, and I've known about his talent since then. And, you know, he's very, very, very talented youngster. Also, watch out for Ryan Brewster. Him, along with Callum Hudson-Odoi and Phil Foden, won the Under-17 World Cup for England in 2017. So, you know, that's some talented youngsters out there as well. And watch out for Billy Gilmour at Chelsea. That's a top player. Had a great match against Liverpool in the fifth round of the FA Cup before the lockdown. So that's a player that you should watch out as well when he comes back from his injury. All right. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.